Hello, this is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, a part of Redbud Realty and Associates. It's June 7th, 2013. We're finally after these last two tornadoes that have hit our city, coming a bit back to normal. Still a lot of work to do in those areas, still a lot of cleanup, a lot of supplies and money that we're doing as realtors to help everybody out. But the market is slowly coming back to normal. We're starting to see more properties on the market again. We're starting to see finally activity back in the real estate market. We pretty well just went to a complete stop here just because of just the unbelievable damage that was done and the things that we needed to do. But we move on. Oklahoma City is moving on. The Moore area certainly is doing that. All these areas that have been hit very, very hard are come back stronger than ever. I will make a plea to investors at this point, and it is that you should really consider the Oklahoma City market right now. These tornadoes should not deter you from coming here. Again, I'm native Oklahoman, been here all my life, never seen a tornado up close, don't want to. So even though we've had this freakish two back-to-back type situations, it's not the norm for this city, and it is not the norm for Oklahoma. Tornadoes are happening everywhere. And in fact, at this point, the demand for rental property, as you can imagine, is greater than ever. We were running above $1,000, a 1 to 3% vacancy rate. Now it's just virtually nothing. As soon as we can get these properties closed and fixed up and ready for sale or ready for lease, then they are leasing. And so this is a fantastic market in that respect. It's a very stable market. It's not a market of high highs and low lows. Now, what do you buy when you're here? Now, I'm not a person that recommends that you buy the garbage, that you buy stuff that needs $40,000, $50,000 worth of work. If you live here and you have crews that can do this work, certainly I think that is something that you can do. But normally if you're from out of state, like most of my buyers are, my investors, then what you want is something in pretty good shape. And I'm going to suggest two things for you at this point. Actually, let's make it three. One is what we've been doing for the last 5 years, which is short sales. I like short sales mainly because there's only one offer that comes in, one offer that's sent to the lender, and so you have that time to find out if it's going to meet your parameters, meet your metrics for return on investment. Short sales are a one-on-one thing. Like those a lot. New construction, that is not something a lot of people think about, but new construction is the hottest rental that we have in the Oklahoma City market. I have relationships with some builders where you can get some deals. Actually, this is not something that happened in 2005. But right now, our Oklahoma City builders are more interested in what I can do for them because I'm probably the person doing the most quantity of investment. And so I do have some leverage in this respect. We will respect things that we always respect in terms of not putting too many properties in any particular neighborhood. New construction is extremely good. The third thing, and this is what you may not think about, is if you're looking for a particular type of property in an area like Edmond, or say you want Yukon or you want more, then what I typically will do for you is find, say, a 4-bedroom at a particular price range that I know is a good rental area. And what I can do on our MLS systems, I can check and see how much is owed on that property. In some cases, when people need to sell or they're relocating or whatever, and they're sitting on, a $150,000 house, and they've got $70,000 worth of equity, which sometimes happens, I can very often, on an investor, effect a pretty good deal for you. What I'm not finding that we can get deals on right now is REO listings, real estate owned, those properties that went through the foreclosure process, and then they come back through the system of HUD or VA, or their Fannie and Freddie. So these are extremely difficult for you to get a good buy on. Typically what is happening, and this is because we have so few REOs in this market, is you get into that auction mentality. You get into that situation where, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose this house if I don't bid it up. And a lot of times it goes over the listed price, which is typically an appraised price. And so these houses are as is. You put more money into it. I've seen a couple of situations that for $5,000 more, people could buy a brand new house. Do not get into the auction mentality. Now, some of the REOs are okay if you have the ability of putting $10,000 or $20,000 into them. And as a local investor, we can work together on that. But if you're an out-of-state investor or out-of-the-city investor looking for good return on investment wanting to be passive income. In other words, you don't have to watch it all the time to make sure things are not going wrong, or that money's just coming into your account every month and it's being taken care of by my turnkey operation, then those are the three things: short sales, new construction, people with equities. We'll be happy to help you out, find the right properties for you, help you build wealth for the future. This is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values at the speed of technology.